Oh my God, he's on the running board, dude. Waffles and syrup. Welcome back to another episode, guys. I'm out here in Miami, Oklahoma, standing on the side of the road like a streetwalker. We are going to do something special for you today. At least I think it's special. Preacher's over in the truck. We're going to start here in Miami, Oklahoma. That's how we pronounce it, by the way. If you say Miami, we'll know really quick that you're not from here. But we're in Miami, Oklahoma, kind of the beginning of Route 66 for Oklahoma. And we're going to go about half of the distance there today because it goes across the state. We're going to hit some of the attractions from northeast to the central part of Oklahoma that Route 66 has. And then we're going to truck camp, kind of a stealth camp at one of the main attractions that's just outside of Oklahoma City. So hope you guys are ready for some fun and excitement. We're going to see a lot of cool stuff. A lot of this really old roadside attraction stuff is kind of what we're into on this. And so, yeah, hope you guys enjoy it, man. We are in Afton, Oklahoma, and let me turn around here. We are at a place called All-Star or Cross-Star Tag. And I really don't know what that means. I think they have a lot of license plates and stuff in here, but I'll show you guys kind of. There's a lot going on here, man. No one's here right now. Doesn't look like, I don't know what time they open, but it's kind of a self-serve looking kind of joint. Through here, but maybe you can see what's in there. Little front engine dragster. That's too cool right there. That's cool. All Australia tags. Little flathead parts. I drove a flathead Ford, two-door, 1949, and a 51. It had a 49 that had a flathead 6 in it. All right, guys, we're at the second location here on our Route 66 trip, and we're at Ed Galloway's Totem Pole Park. This was, well, you can read all that there. I'll put it up there and let you get a second to pause that. But what this is I guess this dude created the world's largest concrete totem pole. All of this stuff is a kind of a tribute to Native American culture. It's actually a pretty nice little park. There's an actual residence, people live in there. Mr. Galloway's passed away, of course, but this is the arrowhead one here. Over there is his 11-sided fiddle house. I'll take you over there in a bit. This is the totem pole here. That's the world's largest concrete totem pole. Let's go over here and take a look at this thing. Let's walk all the way around this sucker. Pretty wild. Very cool, man. All the detail on this is nuts. (1948). World's largest totem pole built by Ed Galloway, 1937, 1948. 90 feet tall, 90 feet tall, 18 foot in diameter, 54 foot at the base. Made from 100 pounds or 100 tons of sand and rock, 28 tons of cement, 6 tons of steel, 200 different carved pictures with 4 9-foot Indian chiefs near the top. That's pretty cool.
Teacher in Sand Springs at the boys' orphanage down there.
Mm-hmm.
He moved out here, and he decided got the house done in 1935, and started on the totem pole. The way his brain worked, I'm sure he already had the totem pole built on it before he ever laid a rock to it. You know, he was one of those men that couldn't shut his brain off. He just had to be busy. So he would work on the totem pole. He started in 1937. And he would work on it during the day, and then he'd whittle on the fiddles at night. So there's over 300 different kinds of wood up there represented in those fiddles.
I'll be dang. You can see all the keys here for the wood style. So these are the chairs that the students built. And these are
107 years old.
1917 is what that, wow. I don't know if you guys can see that.
They're made out of what they call tiger oak.
Tiger oak. So we're headed to Catoosa right now to see the iconic blue well. Once we get done there, I'm going to prepare some lunch in the back of the truck and let it be kind of cooking, if you will, while we head into Tulsa. And then lunch should be ready, hopefully, by the time we get into Tulsa, and then we'll see all the good stuff that's there. Catch you guys in a bit. This is pretty cool. I've been here before, but used to. I don't know if they still let you swim and stuff in here. The belly of the beast. There's your slide. What do you think about that? You want to go swimming? You would. You would, wouldn't you, buddy? We're in a bit of a time crunch, so we gotta go. I feel like Clark Griswold. So I'm rushing around a little bit, guys. We just stopped and got gas. We're beyond the blue hole, not blue hole, we're beyond the blue well. There's a place called Blue Hole up here. And somehow I've lost an hour, probably hanging out and BSing with people at these places. But anyway, I'm fixing to make a hot ham and cheese sandwich, and then we're gonna get back on the road. And I'll show you how I'm gonna cook this, or how I'm gonna make it hot anyway. And that's with this little I saw this, I don't even remember where I saw it, but I saw it, and it's called a lava gel oven. It's kind of cool, at least I think it's kind of cool. Don't know, haven't used it yet, but it's like this. You take this little pad, heating pad thing, put it in here, then you take their special water, put it on there, and then you set this tray down in there. I'll show you all of it here in a minute, but it's supposed to cook your food or warm your food, I guess, significantly in 7 to 10 minutes or something like that. I'll give you guys a full rundown of this once I have a little bit of time with it. But I bought it. No one sent it to me. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to take ham, cheese, wrap it up, and foil, and then smash that in there and see how that works. That's my goal, or that's the plan for today. And I know that you guys are not gonna be able to see most of what I'm doing here. I don't know, I can't really tell because it's dark. You're in the shadows, but hopefully you can. And I'll get a close-up when I put that water and all that stuff in there. But for now, we just need to get this rolling because I need to get back on the road for sure. I'm starving, man. I saw this on I think it was I don't know, maybe in a video I saw it on, maybe it was a best of or something. No clue. I like on my hot ham and cheese, I'm gonna put some Dijon mustard on here, nothing fancy, just that good old Walmart Great Value or whatever it is here. Put a little bit of that on there. I'm gonna go with a bit of, this is like a Velveeta cheese. It's sharp, their version of sharp cheese. Put that on there. A couple of pieces of ham. In case you guys aren't familiar with how to make a ham and cheese sandwich, it requires ham and cheese. A lot of people don't get that second step. They just, they'll just throw a piece of ham on there. Get Preacher a piece here before we get done, that's for sure. Another piece of cheese to round her out. You never have too much of that. Get the napkins underneath the tripod there. Trash can, McGillicuddy. All right. Now we're just gonna wrap her up in this foil. It might be a tight fit, but that's what's good about sandwiches. You can smash them in there. Get this cleaned up. Actually, get Preacher a piece of meat out of there in a second. All right. Let me move you over here and see if y'all can see this a little better. All right, that comes out. Heat pad goes in, I guess. This looks like it's got some type of ferrous. Well, wait, do I fold it, unfold it? Yeah, unfold it, dummy. So just kind of make sure they're all spread out a little bit in there. I guess to even out the heating. All right, there's that part. And now we just put this water on it. And I'm gonna put this in the cab of the truck with me, so I don't have to worry about it sloshing around. I can keep an eye on that also, so I don't have to get out and, I don't think you're supposed to touch that, but whatever. Make this little oblong there. We'll just squeeze it up on there. I can feel it warming up already. That's pretty cool. There we go. Yeah, I can feel that getting warm on the bottom. That'll be interesting to see how that works out. Anyway, I gotta get back in the truck. Let me give this dog a piece of ham here real quick. I don't know where I lost that hour, man. I'm completely delusional when it comes to what happened on that deal. Come on. There's a good boy. There's some ham. You want some ham? Why you act like you're not sure about that? You eat turds. What are you doing, Chuck? Oh, nothing. Just rolling down the road making hot ham and cheese sandwiches on my floorboard. All right, guys, we are right up here, right off Route 66 in Tulsa. That is an iconic metal gold sign back there. I took a photograph that was actually pretty good of that a few years back. If I can find it, I'll throw it up. But we are at Buckatomics, and it has got, let me just get my face out of there. It's got all kinds of cool, kitschy stuff going on out here. This is kind of a new thing for Route 66, these kind of big statues and stuff like that. And it kind of goes into the Tulsa Driller, which I may have time to get over there. I don't know. We're really pressed to a degree anyway. That place is pretty cool. This whole area down here, there's so much to see. But here you go, buddy. Some lunch or dinner or whatever you want to call it. I just lived just a few blocks down here, and after I moved, I had the house. I should probably make sure that that's on because I just lived a little bit. I don't know, a few blocks down the road here, not long ago, and kept that house as a rental house for some time. I don't know where my napkins are. Anyway, whatever. I'm starving. Let's see how well this thing heated up. I don't know. It finished heating a while back. I've been kind of busy, obviously. So let's see. A little moisture on there from that. It's a moist heat. Oh yeah, it kind of crisped it up a little bit on the backside there. Cheese was, yeah, cheese is pretty melted, decently melted, I guess. Yeah, that will work, man. That's surprisingly good. Excuse me. Where did my napkins go, man? I ain't got time to mess with it. I gotta get on the road. We got places to be, or things to do, people to see, places to go. You just ate your sandwich, so I think you'll leave mine alone. So where we're gonna head now is, where am I gonna go? Let's go straight to the Round Barn. I think they're gonna close. Let's go ahead and head that way. I'm gonna take it to the Round Barn in Arcadia. It's a big attraction on here on Route 66. So next time I see you, we'll have had some gravel in our travel. All right, y'all, me and the big man there, we are here. We are at the Round Barn in Arcadia, Oklahoma. I'll walk around the outside here and show you all this good stuff first. Very cool. I always say very cool. You should probably find me a different phrase, but I just think that one's very cool, so I keep saying it. That would be William Oder. gentleman who built this. I'm assuming that's his wife there. Yep. That one, not that one. Sorry, you got a big old glare here. I'm trying to help you out. Really cool stuff. What they did was they soaked those boards in water to get them pliable. And you can look this up and read all the good stuff on it, but I've been through here a few times in my life. I was actually down through here before they restored it years ago as a kid. I'll go upstairs just a little bit and show you the upstairs part of this, which is very cool. I think I got to clean this lens off. Sorry. There we go. This is the coolest part right here to me. They have dances and stuff, and you can rent this out if I'm not mistaken. Look at this. Look at that. That's so nuts. That's so crazy. Down here on this flooring. How cool is that? I'm dizzy now. I did that without twirling the camera like an idiot. That was fun. There's a truck. How awesome is this? So cool, man. This ain't sketchy at all. So I've heard about this for years and never made it up this, well, I never stopped. I've always been up this way a bunch of times, but I'll put a link down below to all this stuff. It is just too much to see from what I understand from the photos I've already taken a look at. This here just an old hot rod shop. I can get down with this. Look at that. Just off the side of the road in an old barn. You never know, folks. airplane if you're into that. That is wild. I think this is what he was talking about. I think he was saying this was made from a Chevy Malibu. I believe that's what he said. That is insane. Yeah, made from a Chevy Malibu. And it's had a back seat. What in the world? Orange Crush. Well, you don't see that every day, folks. This is cool. Evolution of the Ford wheel. '09 to 27, 26, 27, 28, 29. Well, you guys know the progression from here. That's pretty cool. Oh, there it goes again. Same phrase. That's pretty damn awesome.
This is my workshop here.
I can see that, yeah.
Everything's been built in this room.
Really?
When I get to it,
You just push it out, yeah.
Yeah. This is where I do my sewing.
Okay, so you do all your
I do
own
it-
interior stuff and everything, you know?
Everything.
Boy. Get out of the way so they can. Little rat fink action. I got this one wide so you guys can maybe get a better view. It'll distort it a little bit, but actually, I may have that. That may be the wrong setting for this. There we go.
That's the end of Route 66, Santa Monica. You can set on that and go as fast as you want and get your picture taken going on 66. And this is this car could be built 1920 exactly like it. It's a Model T Ford race car.
Okay.
Made completely out of Model T Ford parts. Yeah, in here.
Model T Racer. Made out of all Model T parts.
They changed very few things on Model T, but that radiator was built between 1917 and 1922.
This is little theater seating. I'm assuming he reupholstered those himself. So it's basically like a little Bob's Big Boy restaurant soda fountain right next to his hot rod garage. How crazy. Look at that ugly dude.
And first road in Oklahoma that's paved all the way across.
If you're from Tulsa, that's Crybaby Hill. That's Crybaby Hill's new mascot. So if you guys saw it, and I'll go about and take a picture, take a video of it, but this is a Volkswagen he's got that hangs off the outside of the, so you could sit in here with your wing window. That's pretty crazy. That's it right there. How wild is that, man? Little Herbie the Love Bug out the side of a building on Route 66. Dude, are you kidding me? A Hot Wheels track? You think I'm not gonna sit up here and mess with that? I don't know if he's got them where you can set them up there and let them go or not. Let's see if we can race them here. All right, I gotta go see what the What's in the outhouse? Well, it's an outhouse. It has been a very long day. We were on the road from the house at 8 o'clock this morning. So it's almost 5 o'clock now. So it's been a long day of driving to hit all these stops and stuff. Like I said, I'm not very good once we go in there, so I'm not sure how I'm going to edit this all together as far as the places we've stopped and what we've seen, because it's really, I may do just a montage with some music or something, because it's a lot of that. When I go in there, I get caught up talking to folks and stuff, and sometimes I video, sometimes I don't, and sometimes I forget. This is really for me, and I'm just bringing you all along with the camera. So if you don't like it, don't get mad at me, because I didn't really, honest to God, make it for you. As with everything in this channel, for the most part, this is just stuff I like to do and things I'm doing for myself because I'm at a point in my life where I have the ability to do it. So I'm just out here on a Thursday driving Route 66, stopping at all these kooky little places. So I'll drop some links to all of these places that I've visited, and some of the ones that maybe don't make it into the actual episode because there's just too much. But I'll drop links to all the stuff that I've seen through here. And then you guys can read up on it, and then if you ever are this way and you want to get down with some of this Route 66 stuff, it'll have you kind of a head start on there. So anyway, we're going to drive up here, get to the lake, and then hang out for a bit, and then we're actually going to come back in here, and we're going to stay at Pop's, or that's where we're going to have dinner. I'm going to go, actually, yeah, we're going to the lake. Stop listening to me. What's up, guys? We are out here at, well, we're at the lake watching the sunset over there. Probably should start the video this direction, huh? Well, that's the way to do it, Chuck. Hey, pretend that I just started this, okay? We're out here at the lake. This is, I don't know, it's a lake, and letting Preacher run around and stuff and have a good time before we head back. We're going to go in and grab some dinner here in a little bit, and then I'll show you where we're camping at. And doing a little stealth camping tonight. We'll see how that goes. So I've never stealth camped on this channel, so I've done it before a bunch, but I've never done it where I've like recorded anything and stuff like that. So we'll see. And this is kind of a populated area, so we'll see if we can make it through the evening here. But anyway, we're gonna hang out here for a while, man, and that ain't a bad view. Just a dog having fun. Or just a dog about to get my truck completely filthy. You heard me say the T word. Hey man, will you quit licking the barbecue grills? Really? And eating charcoal? Well guys, here is our last stop of the day, and it's coincidentally going to be our stop of the night. This is where we're going to have dinner, and we're going to camp in here. We're going to stealth camp. This is called Pop's, and you just got to see what's inside. So I'm gonna head back in and grab me a bite to eat. I was gonna bring it out here and eat in the car and mess with it. He's tired, so I'm gonna let him just crash out for a bit in the back. Now I'm gonna eat in there because I've been in this truck all damn day. I will see y'all in a bit. What's my buddy doing? You want some snacks? Look what Daddy got you. Hang on just a second. Wait. Hang on. Make sure, okay, yeah. There you go. You got some French fries. And you got, well, you got a little bit of everything. You got some French fries and some chicken. That's a good boy. Current situation. What's going on, everybody? We are in the truck. Big Dog is laying down over here. This place closes up about 10. They start shutting the lights off between 10 and 11. We're gonna watch the back half of the football game while everybody kind of clears out and we can kind of transition to stealth mode, if you will. We're gonna kill.
So you watch the back. He's looking to the left, looking outside, read the double team.
That SUV over there pulled in. They're in a fight. Some guy got out and was beating on the side of the damn car. Then took a walk and they went and picked him up again. Driving stupid. Oh man, I think that guy's on foot over there. Yep, he is. He is, he's on foot. That's the guy that got out that was banging on the door. Doesn't look like they've got him in yet. Oh my God, he's on the running board, dude. He's on the running board of the driver's side holding on. You gotta be kidding me. This ain't gonna go well, boys. Yeah, they pulled right over here and got out. And I hid to put the phone down. I should have left it recording, but anyway. They're arguing about something. And just, like lovers do, made up. What's going on out there, buddy? Is it time to wake up, preacher boy? Is it time to wake up? Is it time to wake up, buddy? Sun ain't up yet. You're a sunrise kind of guy. All right. Let's get up. Go potty. Good morning. I'm gonna try to get some coffee going here so we can get on the road. I'm not using any external microphones, which is probably gonna bite me in the butt, and I need to just do it. Because if not, I'm gonna get poor audio quality. I'm gonna look the other direction. Something's gonna happen. So let's pause this and do what's right. As difficult as that is sometimes. All right. Let's try this again now. Mercy. It was a long night. I'm not very well rested this morning. I'll tell you what. I don't do stealth camping very often. When I do stealth camping, it's out of necessity. It just is. It's not something I would typically do if I don't have to. This time I didn't have to. I could have went someplace else, but I knew it was going to be a long day. And I hadn't done it in a while, and I hadn't done it on the channel, so I thought, why not? It was a long night. I didn't mind the people parking in here and stuff. I'm used to that, but I mean, that car coming through, that argument and stuff, and that's just part of it, especially when you're hanging out here off the highway. But that's just why I don't do it. But ultimately got to bed. See if I can get this coffee in here without the wind knocking her down. I'm using a little French press Stanley. I don't know if you can see. I know I'm backlit right now, but I think you guys would rather probably see that, which I'm probably standing in the way of it or something. All right. This can't come fast enough. That should be the perfect amount of water, but you know what I didn't do? Like I always do, and I haven't done that in a while. I didn't account for the displacement of the coffee. I'm fairly certain. We're gonna have a mess here in a little bit. Good Lord, whatever. So I'll show you our setup here, kind of where we're at. This is the main lot, and this is just kind of where I backed in here. Or the main lot, this only lot. What the hell I'm talking about, main lot. And this is where they told me to park, so before you get your panties twisted over a handicap spot, this is where they wanted me to park, so get over yourself. See how bad I can screw this up here. The smart thing would be to just see. Smart thing would be to scald the ever-loving out of yourself. You know, you'd almost think that I did this on purpose, as frequent as it happens. You would literally go, no one can be that stupid. No one could be that accident prone. Nobody could be that dumb. Living proof. I do it all the time. I got, part of me wants to just be frustrated and move along like a stubborn man, and the other part wants to treat the burn by icing it, or if not, it'll be a pain in the butt on me later today. So, because I don't know if y'all could tell, but that's hot. That was boiling just a few minutes ago. That's the one thing that I don't like about this particular French press. Let me see if I can do it over here where it's not going to get everywhere. I got to clean this whole damn thing now. This one does that. Not to that. That's obviously because I'm an idiot. But this one is very, very difficult to get pressed. And if you do that, and I've done that before, that's what makes me so mad, is I've done it before. It's not the first time I've been stupid. It's not a shock to any of y'all. There we go. Like the Stanley commercial for idiots. You never have to worry about getting a deal with Stanley. They'd be like, yeah, no thanks, we saw some of your content. We can't afford the liability. See if I can scald my tongue on this. Ran out of oxygen. You ever do that? You try to take a sip and you're like, and then the coffee never gets to you, so if it did get to you, you drowned. For the love of gosh. Scalded the cheese Louise. Every damn time I drink out of that. So anyway, I never showed you guys the beverages that we got, so let me do that. This is cinnamon red hot soda. And these are all pretty benign for the most part. Peaches and cream. And what I'll do, hopefully you can see those. I'll drink these on another episode. Howlin' ginger beer. This one's supposed to be like very, very spicy. And I'm a fan of ginger. A fan of ginger beer. It's non-alcoholic, but Moscow Mules, yeah. This is a fire brewed root beer. This is kind of expensive. I think I've had this, or I've had one of their brands before. They have a lot of smoked beverages and stuff. And then Havana banana. I like bananas. Shut up. And I like cigars. So, and a buddy of mine just got back from Cuba, so I thought I might, if it makes it last that long, I might give it to him. I'm sure he loves bananas. Cocoa Fizz. This one's probably for the wife and the daughter, as most of these other ones are. Now those are pretty furry. Those are pretty tame. Let's go down this road. We got bacon. We'll taste that in an episode. And then this one, blue cheese dressing. Now, I'm full disclosure here. I would probably vomit if you put a piece of blue cheese in my mouth, so we'll see how that goes. But this was the one for this morning. Waffles and syrup. Ah. Note to self, buy a bottle opener apparently. All right, waffles and syrup. Smells like, that wind's blowing it out of the way. Looks like I'm doing a toot. Morning bump. Smells kind of like waffle-y, syrupy maybe. Oh. Man. Oh. That ain't bad. Oh my gosh, it's sweet. It is. It's like waffles and syrup. It tastes like waffles and syrup, like sickening sweet waffles and syrup. I mean, I'm not into sweet stuff. I don't drink pop. If I do, it'd be like a Diet Coke or something. But man, I mean, if you like it, if you like waffles and syrup, then I guess you'd like it. I like waffles and syrup. I don't like this. I don't know who the hell would like this, to be honest with you. Ooh. Hate to be wasteful, but no. Nope. Don't think so. We're going to head to the house and we'll catch you all in the next episode. Until then, you know the drill. Tell them what's up. Tell them what's up. Tell them if you could talk, it'd make us. Oh, you got a beard. Get out of my face. Until then, you know the drill. Come on, boy. Let's get on. Put some gravel in your travel, folks.
Let's go.
You want it? Say bye, everybody.
Drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet. Damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute.